Hi everyone, I'm Kim and I'm here with Lee, Juji, Shira, and Taras. We are five friends, speakers, and professionals from different cultures, backgrounds, and age groups coming together to offer healing and inspiration. Today, we're continuing with our Favorite Things series, where we'll share some of the things we love, from our self-care practices to creative expressions that resonate with us, to even our favorite food. Join us, and while we're sharing, take the time to reflect on what brings you joy. We're going to hear from Lee. Lee, are you ready to take us on your journey?
I am ready. I gotta say, I have so many favorite things, and it was so hard to just narrow it down so we wouldn't be here for an hour. But all right, so first up, I'm gonna start with the food items or in that category. And the first one up is something I discovered pretty recently, but love. And these are so delicious ice cream sandwiches. I love these so much. So I don't eat dairy, and I also, eat very clean and healthy and all of that. Now, these do have 7 grams of sugar, but this tastes amazing, like a regular full-on.
What's the brand?
The brand is So Delicious.
Oh.
And I actually love this brand too. I buy their yogurts. It's a non-dairy yogurt they sell. They sell all sorts of ice creams and popsicles and many different things. But these are 100 calories each. They are quite small, but I sometimes have 2.
Shame on you, Lee.
Yeah.
Get down with your bad self.
No, it's so bad.
We're going to have to lock you up.
I just am a rebel. That's just what I do. So, non-GMO, this is a great, clean company that makes these things to to accommodate people's needs. So delicious.
Lee,
Love it. Yeah.
I noticed, because I like that brand too, I noticed they're not like in every supermarket. I mean, I find the yogurt and the ice cream in like the regular supermarket, but I find that there's some of their products I can only find in like health food stores or Whole Foods. So I'm just, where do you get yours?
Yeah, so I got this from the health market not too far from me in Oceanside. It's called Jandy's, but I've seen a lot of their products in Wild by Nature, Whole Foods, of course, any health related or store. Not always in supermarkets.
I guess you
stop, depending on the area, Stop and Shop.
Yes.
If it caters to that clientele, to that market,
Yeah.
then they'll have them there.
Yes, I have.
And I guess,
yes.
I guess you could go to the brand's website and it'll probably tell you the locations too. If you're not in New York,
Right. But for sure, if there's some kind of health thing going on, Wild by Nature, Whole Foods, Fairway, they all carry So Delicious for sure. It's everywhere that a healthy person goes to.
Nice.
All right. Are you ready for my next up? My next up is actually a beverage. Now, if you know me, I don't drink anything but water. I don't do sodas, I don't do juices, and I sometimes do coffee and tea. I do a lot of tea, but I found this protein beverage for those days that I don't feel like I get enough protein, and I'm not a big protein bar girl per se, but there's a beverage that somebody turned me on to that I fell in love with because it is so delicious. Hey, so delicious. But it's not
fake.
But it's not the So Delicious brand. This brand is called Owen. O-W-Y-N.
Oh my God, that's my favorite.
Did I steal a favorite thing? But do you want to know what Owen stands for?
I already know, but you tell them.
I know.
Can we guess?
Only what you need.
Oh, I like that.
So I will tell you, a part of what's in these, and I'll tell you in a moment what flavors these are. This is 100% plant-based. There's omega-3 fats, which are really good for you. It's a good source of fiber. There's a blend of greens in here, believe it or not, that you absolutely do not taste. Very low sugar content, and nothing of what you don't need or some of those high allergy things like no dairy, no wheat, no gluten, soy, egg, peanuts, nuts, fish, or any of that stuff, which sometimes other drinks can be laced with. Now, I will say this whole thing here, which is 12 ounces, has 4 grams of sugar, not bad at all. This is the cold brew coffee flavor, which,
Ooh.
right?
My favorite one.
I love this. This lasts me a while, I gotta say, because I make my own almond milk, and what I love to do is put some almond milk on ice and pour a little bit of this over it.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal. It's like a light iced coffee drink. Really some of the best I've tasted. So, or you can drink it on its own. That's the cold brew coffee. And the other one is, and who doesn't love chocolate? Dark chocolate. 20 grams of protein, you guys. 20 grams
Wow.
of protein. Yes. So you load up on your protein. You're getting a nutrient-dense beverage. And I got to say that the cold brew does have some caffeine, naturally. I mean, it is a coffee beverage, but nothing more than really your average cup of coffee. Yeah. So for me, kind of splitting it up anyway, I'm not ingesting too much caffeine.
Yeah.
I want to try that so
Me
much.
either.
Not the
Oh,
coffee one. Sorry, the chocolate one. Yeah, you'll have to give us the information so I could include
I
it.
will. And if you come over, I'll give you some of the cold brew coffee one, because I just ordered a case from Amazon.
Oh, I'm off.
Can I ask how much you paid for the case and how many came in the case?
I do know that I think about 10 or 12 came in the case, and it came out to about $3 a bottle.
Oh. Okay.
Whereas, as opposed to if you're buying this at the stores individually, and I've seen it at Wild by Nature, and you're going to pay about between $4 and $6.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen the range. Yes, I've seen it.
So I've only seen it between 3 and 4, but I will tell you, the best place to get those on sale when they have a good sale is Target.
Ooh.
Sometimes they're about like, I don't know, $1.99, $2, which is a huge deal.
Huge.
When I see that, I load up on them.
Please put me on your alerts for that.
I'm definitely going to put you on my alerts for that.
I'll have to.
I'm going to put it in my notes right now.
A Target run.
Does anybody else feel like we're on an infomercial?
Well, it's funny because I was just thinking about all of the sponsors we had for the Love Group, and like when we would do events and we used to fill up goodie bags and stuff, and all I keep thinking is our show could just be like, you know, obviously we don't want this, but our show could just be talking about products.
Oh my God, yeah, and that's what I have here today with me. I don't have a funny joke or a book or a quote, but there are so many products that I'm in love with. Seriously.
Oh, Lee, give us more. Give us more.
Yeah, Lee, give us more.
All right, here we go. Product.
I want to see if you pick something that I'm not in love with.
No, you love it all. You are going to love it all. You can't not love my stuff that I love.
Can I just say something? Sorry, I don't want to, when we talk all at the same time, I feel like you can't hear anything. I just want to say that I'm not surprised that, Lee, all of yours are like food related.
Well, they're not all. I could have made them all, but I really, really had to work hard at cutting out a lot of food things. And actually, I don't have any other food items for you today.
Oh.
Okay, what else you got?
I'll save it for the next time. The next thing that I love, love, love that helps with my environment, the aura, and the smells for a great environment is my diffuser.
Oh, yes.
So I've had this diffuser now for at least 7 years. And I don't know if you can see with the light here, it's turning colors, and it's really beautiful when it's a little bit dark in the room. We have purples and yellows and blues. And what I put into my diffuser is my next favorite items. So this is something that is running most of the time when I'm home, especially when I just kind of chill. But the next thing is my essential oils. Essential oils that I place into the diffuser for, depending on the mood. I put in whatever scent I feel like. So
Oh, nice.
I have a few here. The brand that I love is Young Living. They are very, very pure essential oils.
Lee, that's my favorite brand too.
Yay. I love it. And that's my favorite one to put in the diffuser. Was that lavender?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
love
I
it.
have a question.
I just smell it all day when I'm working. Just it calms me down. And like
It's amazing.
So I have a question. So I have a diffuser, and I also have the room purifier thing. How many drops do you put in your diffuser? Because every time I come into your house, it smells amazing, and I feel like I don't know why mine doesn't smell
Your
as
house
good.
smells amazing too, T.
It does.
Well, I was going to say yours probably does too, but you may not notice it, but when you enter a room, if you put your diffuser on and leave and maybe come back, you may notice a difference. But I put about 3 to 5 drops. I mean, I just kind of let it, a couple of drops go in, not too much.
And how much water is in that little diffuser thing?
So I guess it depends on the diffuser. Mine has a little line, and it's probably 1/3 of a cup of water. And so when my diffuser runs, the great thing is that I don't need to be there to turn it off if I want to let it keep running. Once it runs out of water, it automatically shuts off. Yeah. And I sometimes combine essential oils. So for example, if somebody, if I'm not feeling well, or if I have a sore throat coming on, I might use something called purification, which purifies the air around me, and it literally kills germs. And I might combine it with either frankincense or thieves, which is one of my favorite essential oils.
Oh, I remember. I think you said you were going to get that for me.
Oh, yes. Next time I place my order. I'm actually due to place an order very soon.
If you do, I would like thieves, and I'll.
Yeah. All right. See, thieves, they have a whole line of things with thieves that I would recommend. And we'll talk.
We'll chat.
And I think people should know that they could research like essential oils, because plant oil is healing, and there's so many different kinds, and they help with so many different things that it's worth doing your homework on if you're experiencing like something specific,
Absolutely. And when I first discovered essential oils, I had no idea what to do with them. I bought the starter pack. I had about 12 oils that sat there for a year, and they last pretty much forever, but I had no idea what to do with them until I finally did use one. The peppermint one, my son, he was about 11, 10, and he was feeling nauseous. And I remember them saying something about the peppermint can help with nausea. It stimulates your brain, and it just kind of wakes you up. And we used it, and it worked like magic, that I was floored. And then I started to look into them. Essential oils has become a big, this is my medicine cabinet, essentially.
That's awesome. Yeah. When I'm sick, I put echinacea, or if I have a cold or something, I put echinacea in my diffuser. And it's like, it's almost like I'm wearing, what's that stuff you put on your chest? You put on your chest. Vicks. Yeah, it's almost like Vicks. It smells like here. It's so good. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right.
Ooh. What else you got for us?
Next up, it's not a food item, but it's one of my luxury items. So one of my favorite things in my home is my bed. And one of my favorites is this set of sheets. Now, this is the pillowcase. This is a king-size pillowcase, but it's a little stretchy. It's a little sateen. It's a little silky. And it just feels incredible. So when you're putting on the fitted, you just kind of, it's like elasticy, but so soft and yummy. I cannot talk enough about this brand. I did the brand.
What's the brand?
I'm going to tell you.
Wow.
Oh.
So the brand is Sheex, SHEEX.
Oh, how cool. For performance, sleep, sign me up. Performance, anything.
My sleep is performed very well.
Your sleep is
So anyway, these sheets, they're very cooling. So they're temperature controlling. If there's any sweat going on, you know, they're moisture wicking. They're very breathable. So they're very light and airy, but I still love them in the winter too, because I've got my comfy, you know, covers, and this is just really great. I got these from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I have 2 sets, and this is one of my favorite things.
Love it. Lee, all such good things. Oh my gosh. I'm
Lee,
buying those sheets. I'm buying those drinks. I'm filling up on my oils.
I'm just gonna come over to Lee's and hang out for the weekend.
Just come
use
hang
all
out.
her favorite
So,
things.
do I have time for one more? I have like,
Just one more, quick. Let's do it because I want to see. It's got to be something none of us know or like.
Bow our socks off.
you're looking, Terrence, you want me to do something that you hate.
Yeah.
Right. So the next thing I gotta say, because I have other great things, but the next thing that's really my favorite is for coffee or tea. Although I drank my coffee in this kind of a mug today, I love glass. I love drinking my tea and coffee in glass. And I do have, and I believe you guys have
Yes.
when you were over, these are double glassed and they're made for hot beverages. So they can withstand the heat and you don't feel, you know, the heat on your hands when you put a really, really hot beverage in one of these. So this is another one of my favorites, handle, no handle. I got these from Amazon. They have all different kinds. And if you search for double walled glass or hot beverage glass, you will find them.
Can you put it in front of your face? I'm just curious if I could see you through it.
Yeah.
Sorry, just.
No, I was actually going to say, Lee, I've drank out of those before at your house and I love them too, but on the screen, you can't really see the double glass.
Yeah.
Like maybe if you
Yeah.
put it closer, there's like a glass inside of a glass,
Yeah.
which is so cool.
That's right. You cannot really, but if yeah, it is
You
hard.
put it really close to the camera, you probably can.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, a little bit.
Right? So there's like a rounded cup inside of there or glass.
No,
Yeah.
those are awesome, Lee. We know that you can just keep going and going and going, but we'll stop there for today.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut you off now, Lee.
Oh, well, that was great. Thank you so much, Lee, for sharing. If you guys love our conversations, our channel, please click like below and subscribe. And be sure to tell a friend, spread the word. And let us know if you have any comments or questions, or if there's a topic that you'd love us to cover or talk about. That would be awesome. So we'll see you soon, everyone. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
you.